Hi virtual school families. I just wanted to do a quick video. I know I have had a lot of parents asking me about pacing charts, and I wanted to just do a quick video to let you know how to get to those pacing charts. And I'm also going to let you know about a couple of things that I'm going to do in PowerSchool Learn to help you along with the pacing as well. So when you log in to your Students Florida Virtual School account, you should see their home page that looks like this for elementary students. And I am going to show you how to get to the pacing charts that will help you know what your student needs to do for each week. Now, hopefully, eventually, your student's to-do list will be working soon. I am hopefully going to have those up and running here as soon as I find out how to get those connected and working correctly. But for now, here is a good way to check and see what your student needs to be working on for this week. I am going to be working in the language arts, so remember this is the demo course for students that I am looking at here, just to show you what you need to be doing. So I'm going to click on the course, and I am going to go down to Welcome. So I am in the Welcome menu here under the course. So click on that. And underneath Welcome, I need to click on Course Information. And now that the course information is loaded, you are going to scroll down and you are going to click on Pace Charts. And in the pace chart, they are divided into two different kinds of pace charts. One is by quarter, one is by segment, which is basically by semester. I would like for you to look at the traditional pace by quarter chart. Once you are in here, you will see that this is a traditional pace for 36 weeks, and that is your typical school year. Each quarter is normally 9 weeks. You multiply that by 4 quarters, you get 36 weeks. So this is your typical 36-week school year for 4 quarters, each of those quarters being 9 weeks. You will see there is a 1-week vacation time for each quarter. Our calendar already has some time built into it for our USD 343 calendar, our days off that we're normally going to be having. So I'll be talking a little bit more about that at the end, but just know that there is some time already built in for some days off into these pacing charts. Okay, so what you're going to see up at the top here is that these are by week. This is the lessons. This will be the actual due date. I'll be talking about these a little bit more at the end and where I'm going to put these in PowerSchool Learn. And then also a section for your student to complete off. I thought about maybe for the younger students they could use stickers to put in this box if you wanted to print them off. They could draw a smiley face if you loaded this as a PDF onto their iPad. They could just simply put a check mark, either way. Or you could even write the date when they are finished. So you can use this column and this column to keep track of the dates that you are actually having these due. And just to let you know, what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to be putting in the PowerSchool Learn calendar what these dates actually are. So I've already put in PowerSchool what our quarter end dates are, but I'm going to go ahead and add in there I will put in for the elementary school what the actual due dates are for week 1, and then also for the middle school what the end of the week 1 dates will be. I'm just going to load those into the calendars so you can just transfer those dates into these charts. If you don't want to print these off or turn them into a PDF and you just want to keep track of them on the calendar, that's fine. You can print these documents off by going down to the bottom here and using the print button. it will pull up and give you the option to print this document, or if you select, you can also save this document as a PDF. Now, one thing I have noticed is it does print in kind of a weird format, so you can kind of see that it doesn't necessarily look perfect, if you will. Sometimes it might help to change the layout of the document. That helps a little bit. But one of the things that I had another parent who was having trouble with this do is to change this to a PDF. So go ahead and save this document as a PDF. Let me just walk you through that. So it'll just load into your documents library as a PDF. And then you can see that I opened it in my documents folder. I clicked on it, and then I was able to pull it up. And it just looks a little bit better when it is in a PDF, and it looks like it is more complete and not kind of in a weird print fashion. So if you can figure out the printing problem, that's great. If you want to put it into a PDF, that is also probably going to work a little bit better for you. Now, you can use this how you need to. My suggestion would be to use this document to keep your student on track for the year, to keep your student on track for the quarter, to keep your student on track for the week. This doesn't divide it out per day, so one of the suggestions that I gave to another parent was to just take a look at your week, see what the pacing chart is suggesting for your student to complete for the week, and then for you to just take a look at what these lessons might be. Like, for example, I might look and see, okay, for week 1, I have 3 things I need my student to do. I know that most weeks I'm going to have 5 opportunities or 5 days for my student to work on these lessons. I have a day off next week. You know, we only have 4 days with Labor Day, but you're welcome to work on Labor Day. But just if you weren't going to work on Labor Day and take that day off, you might only have 4 days. So depending on your week, you need to take a look at how many lessons you have for that week, or how many activities the students need to do for that week, and then maybe take a look at each lesson, how long it might take your student to complete that lesson. Just a quick reminder of how to get to the calendar in PowerSchool Learning. When you first open up your student's PowerSchool Learning, or your student opens it up, you will be directed to the home page, and all you have to do is come right over here to the very next tab at the top, and that is the Calendar tab. So all you need to do is click on that, and you are on the Calendar page. If you have any more questions about how to find the PACE charts or how to find the calendar in PowerSchool Learn, please let me know. Thank you.